Oh, what's going on, everybody? Z here. Welcome to StarRupture. That's right. We're going to get on into it. We're doing the things. We're checking it out. Hopefully, you are having a wonderful day. I am so excited for this. We have not played it.
What the?
Oh.
Please don't move. I want to run a holistic scan. Commencing
Well, hello there.
holistic scan.
We must get scanned. Because this is
Life vitals
StarRupture.
normal.
I'm so excited.
Prisoner PO212.
Prisoner?
Welcome to the Argos program. Your adventure with the Playtest Corporation begins right now.
Claywood
Hello.
Corporation.
I am Gal, your galactic assistance liaison. The Claywood Corporation would like to apologize for any inconvenience you may have experienced.
Okay.
You can now exit the lander and begin your introductory training.
Oh my gosh. This looks so cool. Oh my gosh, I'm loving it. Okay, so we have to exit the airlock. Oh my gosh.
Welcome to Arcadia 7 in
Wow.
the Raptura system. The goal of this training is to teach you to effectively acquire and produce goods for our
This
clients. However,
looks really nice.
We'll begin with something simpler.
Explore the planet to find a
Arcadia
meteor.
is often bombarded by meteorites, which are rich in resources.
Okay.
You have been equipped with a tool to acquire them. Use it to extract what's most valuable in the meteorite.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Explore the planet. Open meteor heart. Press 1 to equip the harvester. Harvesting small chunks of meteor will speed up the process. Each harvested object temporarily increases your harvesting speed. Oh, it like opens up? Oh my gosh. So we got helium-3. So we want a meteor heart. Okay, so it looks like it's a lot faster to get these pieces. Yes, it is. It's a lot faster to get these pieces than it is like the regular, like this regular piece right here. Super slow.
The heart of the meteorite is very valuable.
Oh, that's
You
cool.
can use it to create your base core. It will allow you to build other structures and will protect them from the lethal influence of Raptura.
Okay.
Trust me, you'll want to be protected.
That sounded ominous.
That sounded
As
very
long as you
ominous.
follow our instructions, you'll have nothing to worry about.
Equip the building tool and choose the base core from the menu. Place the base core to set up the central point of your base. All right, so where's the base tool? How do we, where are my tools? I don't see, it says change. Do I have to put this away? Oh, B, huh? Okay, so base core. Oh my gosh, this thing looks epic. I don't know what those symbols mean yet, but let's go ahead and just get something out here. Let's see. Do we have something relatively a good little area? Let's just go like right here maybe.
Good work.
We'll see how this goes.
You'll need building materials to build the rest of the base. You can create them with the printer in your lander.
Oh, that's
But gather the
titanium.
necessary components first.
Find and collect titanium ore.
Use
Find and
the
collect
harvester to
wolfram.
extract them, just like you did with the meteorite.
Okay, so that's why it opened up. So anytime the little claws open up on your tool, you can mine it. That's pretty sick. Do we have a temperature or anything?
I can't believe I'm here. Everything here is fascinating.
The Claywood Corporation is very glad to see
Oh.
your enthusiasm. Most
Oh.
convicts do not share it.
Most of them are usually idiots who are unable to see the potential in being a pioneer on a new world.
Technically, you are not a pioneer. A lot of people have been to Arcadia before you.
That was a long time ago, and besides, the quality of their research and observations was embarrassing. You need someone who'll notice the important things, like Darwin on the Galapagos Islands. But
So
I'm
we
glad,
are
But I will also remind you of your resource gathering duties.
interesting. So we're a prisoner, and it's funny because the voice, you know, the acting or whatever was saying that like we sounded like a scientist. I was like, wait, how are we a prisoner too? But yeah, very interesting that they addressed it. Also, I noticed that on the tool we have these yellow bars that are slowly depleting. That is our temperature. So that's pretty. Is there a way for us to like, if I hit reload? Oh, that like opens it up and cools it down. Oh my gosh. This is so far. I am absolutely loving everything I'm seeing here. This is so cool. The tools look and feel unique. Like they're very neat. Okay, so this is Wolfram right here. Wait, I have 40. So this stacks 5 times, and then you can start going a lot faster, but then your heat goes up faster. Can I hit reload? And that cools it down. And then, but I don't lose my bonus right away. I'm still at the, that's pretty cool. I'm still at the 5 times speed multiplier, whatever we're calling it. That is very cool. Use the basic item printer in the lander to create basic building material. Okay, so we saw that during the trailer. This looks fantastic. Like, this looks so good. Absolutely loving it. Also, hold on. We have water? We have liquid water here. It looks good. This looks really good. This is so exciting. Oh my gosh. Of course, I didn't even think about the actual like StarRupture part. So is that gonna be? You can slide down the hills by pressing left control while running. No way. I'm trying. Okay, I tried, but I couldn't manage it. It's a skill issue, I promise. Okay, so basic item printer. We need to go ahead and print basic building material. Online. It wants me to select this, and it wants me to do 120. So I just do max of 22.
Everything's ready. Now build the habitat
that
will
printed.
protect your sleeve
That printed
from
immediately.
dangers.
Okay.
Remember that your body is also a Claywood corporate investment, so it would be good to create a comfortable place for it.
Our body is an asset to them, so we got to make sure our body's good. You know, I cannot do this. I can't get the slide working. So use the basic tool to set up a habitat, build an airlock into your habitat, build an item printer in your habitat. I feel like I want that all within this area. So let's go into here. Habitat. Okay. Do I want this attached maybe? Will it attach by itself? Align to terrain, vertical snap, level lock, lock location, left alt. You know what's weird is it almost wants to, it wants to line up right here. Oh, so I can press Y to adjust the level. Okay, so there we go. Now we need to build an airlock. So let's get an airlock here. I'm seeing that maybe I wanted it on the ground.
Now that you have your shelter, build
Okay.
a printer inside it. That way, you will always have it nearby.
I might have made a
optimizing
mistake.
your work.
Guys, let me up. Let me in. Hold on. Do I have anything else I can build yet? No, it won't let me build anything else yet. Okay, hold on. Wait, do I have? Oh, I do have a double jump. Well, okay, we're good. So we need to build in a basic item printer. Let's put that like right here in the door. Oh, it attaches to the wall?
Great. Now build a corporate terminal.
Oh, I love that.
That will allow you to complete assignments for different companies.
So corporate
which
terminal.
will in turn give you access to new buildings.
All right. Use the corporate terminal to claim level 1 rewards. Okay, so we've got training corporation. We need to turn in titanium. Oh, this is claiming it.
The first reward was free.
Orbital cargo
But
launcher,
you'll have
solar
to
generator,
work for the
basic
next
platforms.
one. Send us some titanium.
How am I supposed to send what I've gathered back to Earth?
The same way you got here, but in reverse. Look up at the sky. Once you build an orbital cargo launcher, it will send supplies right through that rift.
Oh.
It will cover light years in seconds.
Okay, so build an orbital cargo launcher, build an energy supply for the orbital cargo launcher, select a commission, and supply the OCL with the required items. Okay. So hold on, I kind of want to take a peek at this a little bit. So this is the corporate terminal. So we have different levels with different corporations. So current recipes, titanium. How do I know what I need to be delivering? Maybe that's part of the orbital cannon. Okay, let's just keep going. Let me not get ahead of myself here. I have a tendency to do that. Solar generator, support platform, stairs, and then we've got the orbital cargo launcher. Okay, so let's set that up like right here. I feel like I'm just kind of building around the core right now. Let's aim it this way. Every connection transfers energy. To transfer energy between buildings, connect them with tiles. With their tiles. Buildings can be connected directly to each other with their tiles. They can also be connected using platforms. Networks connections work across multiple elevation levels. As long as you see the appropriate indicator, energy will be transmitted. I love that. That's fantastic. Okay. Now, before we do this, ooh, not enough resources. Well, that's because that's not what I want to build right now. So Q is to cancel, and then we need to get an energy supply. So we need more materials and stuff. Okay, but let's see. A platform, a supported platform versus a regular platform. -10 stability, -1 stability. Ooh, there's a stability with this. Okay, hold on. So the base core allows building other constructions, protects your base from heat. So like, what if I want to build on this? So let's go like this. Let's go up. Is there a way to build multiples? Lock level. Okay, I'm trying to get like a little pathway here, so that way I have a path in between my my base thing here and like this thing. Okay, so we have something there. Height, rotate. Am I able to like? Oh, you can right click. You can right click and hold. Oh my gosh, they have zooping. Like, I don't want to call it zooping, but it's zooping. All right, so there's that. Let me go ahead and get out of here. We need to get more building material. All right, let's go grab some more building material over here. So I'm curious if these resources like this, like titanium and that wolfram, I'm curious if those are infinite or if they are finite. So I'm going to mine the same spot right here. And I'm going to see if this node changes at all. Yeah, I'm thinking these resources are infinite. So I mined that one at the same spot for a while. Nothing disappeared. I mined this little node right here of the wolfram. Nothing disappeared. So that's really cool. I really personally, I personally enjoy the games that have like these resource nodes, like, you know, of basic resources that are infinite, so you can set up your machines and operations and stuff like that and not have to worry about like moving them. So personally, I think that's a win. Obviously, you know, meteorites and things like that, those other resources, those are probably going to be finite. Like, that would make sense, but yeah, very excited for that. Let's see. Let's get in here. Let's go into here. Let's build this, and let's do max. So I got 514 building material. So we need to get an energy supply for the orbital cannon deal, and then we need to get a commission and all that fun stuff. So let's see what a solar panel looks like here. We've got this, a solar generator. Let's go and put it like right here, maybe. Select a commission in the OCL. All right, so that's up. Orbital cargo launcher. Let's use this. We're going to do the training corporation. Level 1. We can't do that yet, so choose. Supply the OCL with the required items. So we have to supply it with titanium ore. Low hydration. Oh, there's water? Can we drink this? Interesting. Okay, so supply every production building is I can't get up here. So do we charge when we're on here? Our energy is recharging. Do we recharge when we're off of here? So like if I do this and then I wait. Oh yeah, we recharge anytime. Okay. So what exactly is it asking for? It wants titanium ore, but it doesn't really say how much of it. So let's just go grab some and throw it in there, I guess. Okay, so I grabbed some titanium. Let's see, just drag and drop.
As soon as we get the package, your reputation will increase.
So I threw 24 in there. Oh! Oh! Reach level 2 in court. Okay, so how do I know where I'm at? Online exporting. Weapons. Oh, this is like this is our stuff. healing.
The shipment has arrived. You've just proven you're useful, which means the corporation trusts you a little bit more.
Okay, so we
You've
gotta...
acquired new schematics. Go ahead, claim your reward.
So our reward is in here probably, at this guy. So claim this, or excavator, a rail version 1, a rail support, or rail V1, and then a rail connector. I love the look of these rails in this conveyor system.
We've just unlocked new building schematics for you.
Okay.
Can you guess what they're for?
Oh, maybe
Trivial
they're
question. Of course I know what they're for. We'll automate production by excavating deposits and sending them between buildings using rails.
Impressive. You've used equipment like this before?
Hardly. It just doesn't make logical sense to extract everything by hand and run around from building to building. You'd waste my potential if I had to do that.
Exactly.
I love it.
Let's take advantage of those 3 doctorates.
I love the banter. It's so funny because the joke is absolutely the response to the joke. It's like, I bet you know what we're doing with that. And it's like, instead of like, yeah, I know what we're doing with that. It's like, well, of course we're going to be doing this and this and this. Like, that's exactly the response you would expect from somebody that sounds like this. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. I love it. Build an ore excavator on a titanium deposit. Connect the excavator with the OCL using drone rails. Provide enough energy for your building to operate, select a commission, and reach level 3. Okay, so if we go into here and we go into ore excavator. Oh, that's what that was. So there was a symbol on these when I go into build mode. Well, when I went into build mode. Yeah, you can see the little thing indicating where you can put a an excavator. That's very cool. All right, obviously we want to go this way. Is there like a global grid? Oh my gosh, I think there is. Every connected element can transfer energy. Connecting buildings using rails allows you to transfer energy and resources. The rails connect energy too? Oh, that is very cool. Okay, so now we want a rail V1. Building needs a socket. Okay, so if I connect you, and then, oh my gosh. Do we need to be fancy here? Let's try it. Let's be fancy here. Okay, so let's go here. And then let's go this way. And then let's go straight this way. I am so excited for this. This is so cool. All right, so here and then here. Look at that. We've got a nice little 90 right there. Okay, so I'm going to guess we don't have enough power overall. Now, is there a way for us to see our power? Obviously, this is good because this is the core, so it's green, but these do not have enough power. Can we see that anywhere? I'm sure we probably could. Maybe if we activate... Oh, wait, hold on. What about the base core? Current power production is 10 of 10. Power consumption is 15 of 15. Okay, so yeah, we need another thing of power, which should be easy enough. We'll bring that up.
Now that the
There's
raw
that.
materials are being extracted automatically,
Oh,
you'll have more time
man.
to build out your base.
Okay, hold on.
I have a question. Why didn't you install all available building schematics for me from the start? That would speed up my work even more.
All of the machines made available to you during your mission are delicate and extremely expensive. They are also bound by NDAs and patents. None of the companies working with the Claywood Corporation have granted permission to give you everything right away. You need to prove you are worthy of using the more advanced equipment.
But I already signed the NDA.
I love it.
This will be best explained by the words of Annika Fisher, the
CEO.
CEO of Future Health Solutions, one of our partners. Playing recording.
There's no way I'm giving those animals access to my patent. They don't give a damn about law or intellectual property. But if it's necessary,
They earned it,
and
so
they
be
earn
it.
So be it. Please don't quote me.
I'm not giving those animals anything. These machines look really good. Like just from looking at like the gameplay, these look really good. These are really nice looking machines. They have intricacies, they are smooth, and like this, I'm very surprised. I'm very surprised. We play a lot of early access games. We play a lot of playtests. We play a lot of things, you know, and like just getting this much, I mean, this much polish and this much like good looking and functionality, like from a playtest, is very promising. Do I need to, I just realized it's not outputting anything. Do I have to select this before it will pull it? It will request it? Oh my gosh. So these aren't like dumb belts, being that like anything it outputs, it's just gonna put it wherever you go. This had to request it before it brought it over. And is it, okay, hold on. Is it only going to request a certain amount that it needs as well? Or is that just the amount that it had? No way. Oh, okay, so I needed 20. It did. It only brought over what it needed. It did not fill the belt completely full of iron and it's not making us deal with the logistics of it. It's doing it for us. Oh my gosh, this is like, these are just little niceties, quality of life things that are insane. Wait, hold on, there's one. Oh, it only requested because it was gonna be full. The inventory could probably only handle so much, right? I don't know. Okay, maybe not. I don't know. Either way, I'm very excited about this. Because like that's not spinning now. Which makes me think that the inventory is full. And there's no way it's going this slow. Unless each one of those is like more than one. Oh yeah, no, there's 100 in here. So there's one more titanium coming over. So what, did it bring me 19 before? And then it was like, oh, it needs one more. That is so cool. And that was actually one thing I was kind of curious about when we saw the trailers and stuff. I was like, okay, so how does this like a whole rail thing gonna work? Because typically when it comes to like belts and stuff like that, you know, you hook a belt from an output to an input, the belt just feeds it. Whatever that machine puts out is what the belt feeds it. But this, it's not the case. It's smart. Everything's smart from the get-go. I love that. This is really, really good for people who like don't necessarily want to deal with the intricacies of making sure that their belts and stuff like that are like all like, you know, perfectly operational and like optimize and stuff. This is fantastic.
Great work as usual. Now build the analyzer.
Okay.
And research some local flora with it.
So training, we got to get the analyzing station. So let's build that. Let's see, where is that at? Here. Analyzing station. We'll put that right there. I don't know if these are like meant to be built on the walls like that, but I mean, it looks like they are. So I'm going to keep doing it. Analyzing station. So we need to explore the planet in search of plants. Analyze anything in the analyzing station. Okay. So I guess let's go look at some plants. I don't have food and water. Helium-3. I don't know. Okay. Like we have plants here. Oh. Okay. I didn't realize I could pick these up. I have played this long and didn't even realize that was a thing. We've got another meteor right here, which are apparently super, super valuable. I have a feeling these hydro bulbs are probably going to be our source of water. And then mushrooms right here is going to be a source of food. Yep, absolutely are. You know it, I know it. We know what we're looking for. We've played these games before. I love that. I actually wasn't sure if there was going to be like a survival aspect to this or not. Okay, so we go in here and we bring in the hydro bulb. Claim 60 data points.
Another great day for science.
Plants, send the data to our scientists
Oh.
and claim your reward. In the future, you will need to decide which corporations you want to share your research with. The data from Arcadia is so valuable that companies prefer to keep it to themselves and will appreciate it when you choose them.
Okay, so we go here. Training level up. Is that what this point is right here?
It's time for the final stage of introductory training.
Oh.
Raw materials aren't very useful to corporations.
Okay.
Since they need to produce something with them anyway.
So we're gonna make a smelter.
Use the buildings you have available and automate the production of the more valuable items.
Why can't they process them themselves? They have factories across the entire solar system.
This will be best explained by a private conversation recorded between two executives at the Griffiths Military Corporation.
What's the answer?
So you're telling me all tax laws apply within the solar system? Dude, mining tax, space fee, deductions for extraterrestrial income, sensitive cargo insurance costs. Legally, none of that applies there. They can't even impose customs duties. It's free money, man.
I don't know why I asked.
It's cheap. It's okay. It's cheaper for us to do it here because they don't have to pay taxes on it. All right. So our next research is going to be titanium bar.
We're nearing the end of our training. Please answer the following questions. On a scale of 1 to 10, how anxious does being incinerated alive make you feel?
Since this is the first question, to establish a good
Oh, no.
baseline, I will answer 5.
And eat them.
Understood. On a scale of 1 to 10, how afraid are you of arachnids about 1 meter in diameter?
It's unnerving how specific that question is.
There's no need. Questions never killed anyone.
Arachnids about 1 meter in diameter. How does that make you feel? What is this? That's just titanium on the ground. Okay, so I can consume this. Expand. Use. Oh, see, I was assuming I was gonna have to research it first in order to utilize it. Okay, so hold on. That means I bet you we can eat these as well. And I wonder if there'll be some like crafting recipes with these items as well. So use. Yep.
I advise caution. The
Oh.
fruit on Arcadia can alleviate hunger,
Uh-oh.
but putting unknown things into one's mouth is rarely beneficial to the individual.
Okay.
Though, of course,
Maybe don't do
it was
that.
beneficial to the development of civilization. Although this fruit is edible, that won't always be the case.
Okay. All right. Deconstruct rail between excavator and orbital cargo. Build a smelter. Connect the smelter to the excavator and the orbital cargo. Select titanium bar. Gotcha. Okay. So we need to disconnect this rail. Actually, we're going to disconnect it from here. Well, hold on. Actually, how do we disconnect stuff? So if I go into here and we want to, it's like if I select a rail, no, that's not what we want to do. Oh, press F to enter deconstruct mode. It's almost like there's a thing there telling me. Okay, so there's that. That is all nice and deconstructed. So let's do this. Let's go into build mode. And then we've got some new buildings. We've got a smelter. We've got a couple smelters, actually. So let's do this. Let's grab some basic platforms real fast. And then let's do, oh, darn it. I messed that up. I meant to go like this. I meant to go boop up and then let's go like that. And then let's, whoops. Let's grab this. Let's grab ourselves a smelter. These rocks are kind of in the way. I wonder if these rocks can be mined. You know what? I'm going to try. No, these rocks cannot be mined. Okay. So that means that we're not going to be able to do anything with those. Let's do this. Let me build this out a little bit further. Because we're going to have to make 3 different things. So I want to get 3 different smelters. Actually, you know what? Should we just place the smelters first? Nah, let's do this. We got this. Perfect. I just brought this little thing out right here. And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and just put them right here, I guess. If we can. So let's grab a smelter. So we've got an input and then an output. So let's go there for 1. Can we do another one? 2. And then I don't have enough parts now. Okay. Uh-oh. And we just killed power. We may have just killed the power. Let me go ahead and grab the titanium out of here. Let me get some more building parts going. I have an idea of kind of like a little setup that I want to try and see how it works. Oh no, we did not kill power. I thought we did. All right, so let's get the smelters out again. I got some resources here. I might be getting ahead of myself here, but I don't care. I want to do something. I'm trying to make a nice little factory just to start with, you know, because we're not obviously gonna be doing anything super crazy yet, but I just want to get something going here. So let me see if we get the supported platform. Let me go back in here. We'll expand that out like that. Okay, so what I want to do is actually, because these like rails are smart, I'm thinking we can make a pretty decent setup here. So what I want to do is, because these are the inputs here, let's go into a rail connector, and I want to put that right here, colliding with another building. Oh, we can't put that on. Huh. It works on that one. Works on that one. Does not want to work on that one though. That's weird. Let me just delete this one. And then we go to the rail connector. Put that there. And then I also want to put a rail connector here because I want to try something. I want to see how complicated we can make this with have its like still function. So also, let's see, if we go into rail support or this. Wait, I don't want a rail support. I want a rail. We go from here to there. I wonder if I'm going to need a splitter for each one of these, or can I add... Let's see here. If I do this, am I able to add another rail to this? No. Okay, so we are going to have like a little splitter on each one of these. So we'll get this rail connector. Oh, you know why it didn't work? It's because it was the wrong height. That's why it didn't want to work. Okay, so there's the rail there. And then we go back into here. We grab the rails. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go from here to here. There, like that. So we have this one rail coming in, and then it has this one. But since they're smart, I can set this one to titanium, possibly. Can I set this one to wolfram? And then this one will eventually be this calcium block here. But then what we'll do is we'll put these together and then output them both to the orbital cannon. Maybe. I might be overdoing this a little bit. I don't know. Okay, so that's all connected there. Now, the next question I have is we have this one coming in this way. Can I bring this into here? We don't have power. Yeah, we successfully killed power. I knew we were going to. Okay, so there's that. So now we also need one for the wolfram. So let's grab this or excavator. And then we'll set this here like that. And then we'll grab our rails. And we should be able to just hook right into this. Now, my next question is if I hook this into here. Oh, actually, we need to hook up this one first. If I hook this into here and I require something over here that requires a basic resource, will it pull from these, skip going to this corner into these machines and just come this way and then boom, switch over? I think it will. I don't know. I'm actually really excited about this whole base building thing. Like in the rail system I think is very, very cool. Let me go ahead and let's get some more power. Okay, so we got 2 more solar panels. Is that enough? Production's 40, current consumption is 35. Okay, so, oh, there goes the wolfram. There goes that. Oh, you know what I just realized though? Do smelters... Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Okay, this part right here is gonna be really interesting. Are these gonna interweave? They are. Okay, now will those only go until this is full? Okay.
Great.
I see an error of my way. So these, when providing smelters, will constantly go. So this system here, by combining these right here, not great. Not great at all. Should have went straight from this to the smelter instead of mixing and matching, but it was because I wanted to try it and test it and see how it was going to work. It wasn't, that was the entire purpose. See how it's going to work and if it would work, which it does. It does technically work, but that system is not the system that we're going to do. We're going to go basically straight from the titanium into titanium smelters, the wolfram into wolfram smelters, and then send them out that way. Because what I wasn't sure if like this would fill up and be like, okay, cool, give me another 100, and then it would send over 100, and then there wouldn't be anything on the rail, and the other thing would be able to, the wolfram would be able to come in and fill in all this stuff. Okay, I'm going to redo all of, actually, I don't really have to redo that much of it. Hold on a second. If I just do this, if we just go from here, get rid of that, and then we go into build a belt, we go here, rail, this guy to there, and then just get rid of this one. Look at that. Dunskies. We've already fixed the problem. It's just not as pretty now. You know what's funny is actually if you look at the wolfram, it was actually sending it in little batches of 3. Huh. It was actually sending it in little batches of 3. Very cool. I'm really excited to see what this is going to look like later. I'm sure once, we start saturating these rail lines and stuff like that, there's going to be, things for sure. It is definitely coming out in batches of 3, it looks like. Very cool. Reach level 5, claim the rewards. All right, so we've did this one. Level 5. This is on standby. Oh, we have to claim rewards possibly? max level. So we have platform modules, advanced habitat modules, and advanced platform modules. Okay. This playtest build features an early glimpse at our work in progress slice of the game, and not all features are present, but it's a first taste of the fun that will await in StarRupture this autumn. Ooh! As your basic training on Arcadia 7 is over, you can now expand your base, optimize production, explore the world, and try to survive. But before venturing forth, it's a good idea to gear up, equip some weapons, and collect consumables. Watch your vital stats, and for the dangers that are lurking for you. And remember, every rupture counts. Enjoy your sentence on Arcadia 7. This
Great
is so
job.
cool.
This is the end of your introductory training. But remember that Arcadia
I'm so
7
excited.
is a dangerous place, and a person will spend their entire life, or lives rather, learning
Oh, look
from
at
it.
that.
Stay alert, gather information, and don't worry.
Okay.
I'm always by your side, watching your every move.
Is that a threat?
It's for your
No,
own
it's a-
safety. I will now remove the introductory training restrictions.
Thank you.
Location barrier disabled.
There was a location
Sedative
barrier.
injector disconnected. Communications channel active.
Okay.
Awakening other crew members. Ready. The Claywood Corporation hopes you will have a wonderful adventure and quickly pay off your debt.
Good luck. Oh, fantastic. Okay. So I realize what the orbital cannon now is doing. I was thinking that when we were doing this, we had to do X amount of resource. It's not. It's money. So this titanium bar is worth 2. This block is worth 1. We need 200 in order to hit the next level. We can send whichever one of these like. If we want to do this, we get more. So it's like money based, which is hilarious and it's fantastic. I love it. So I don't know what we get from these future health solutions. Do we go look at what we can actually unlock here? Future health solutions, pharmaceutical and medical corporation, a space mining corporation, military corporation, energy corporation, and drones and logistics. So those are going to be your upgrade paths. Pharmaceutical, medical stuff. If mining equipment, military, obviously going to be your weapons and stuff like that. Energy, probably more more power options, things like that. And then drones and logistics. That sounds cool. But I feel like the military one might be the one to get right now because we do have, like we said, meter wide arachnids. So let's go with this, and let's go with this, and then that should start pulling from there. Oh my gosh. Now, I think we can actually have multiples of these cargo launchers, if I'm not mistaken. So that is extremely, extremely cool. I am like so excited for this, but that is going to end this first episode, this first look at StarRupture. You can absolutely bet we're going to be playing more, doing more things, having more fun, and we're going to be back building even more stuff. So yeah, thanks again for coming out. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Like I said, we're going to be playing the snot out of this. We're going to be doing as much as we can with it over the next few days, having a blast. So yeah, enjoy. I'll see you next time.